Всем привет, друзья. Ну что, продолжать, как говорится, продолжайте идти по следам. Отказ от старого пути. Мимолетные сны. Поехали дальше. Так, это нам куда? Ой. Угу, вижу. Так. Угу. Куда вниз? Вниз. Ага, вон следы. Вижу. Вижу. Так, продолжайте идти, идем. Так, вот еще. Ага. Так, там электро, да?
Once again, please leave them to me.
Hey! Are you sure you're all right? You're scaring us!
Fear not. Fighting is what I do best.
Ну, понеслась тогда. Так. Собачек вшивые. Где ты? Иди сюда. А, накол его. Накол. Что с ней происходит? Что такое? Не пойму я ничего. Где он? Падла. Мелкая. Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй. Проигрываем, ребята. Ну, спустись, блин. Ё-моё, еще заманили в эту. Да, блин. Ну. Да где оно? Сдохни ты уже, а. Аллилуйя. Ты не в лучшем состоянии, не упорствуй. Давай вот это вот первое. Да что с ней такое?
My apologies.
Don't worry about it. Just take a breather and get your strength back.
Ага.
We'll deal with the monsters.
Согласен. Опять туман.
Look, that's the same light again.
Еще одно путешествие в воспоминания.
Where am I? Who are you? Almighty Shogun, you're here too. Are you injured, Your Excellency?
I'm quite all right. Just feeling a little stiff.
We, the Shogunate Samurai, will defend the Shogun until the very end.
Come on, men. They're coming back for more. Let's...
Don't! It's too dangerous.
Danger is our duty, ma'am. If we were the kinds to shy away from danger, we never would have taken up arms to begin with.
No need to worry, Almighty Shogun. When the situation looks bleak, we will draw on the power granted to us by the gods.
Is that a vision?
Ага, у него глаз бога Электро.
It certainly is. I know the gods are omnipotent, and their willingness to grant their power to humans means they have high expectations for us. If the Almighty Shogun is in trouble, now of all times is the moment for us to honor that.
So that's how samurai of that era understood visions, huh?
Да, сколько надежды.
No Nobody knew where your excellency had gone, and we were starting to despair. But now we've found you. You're right here with us. Just the sight of you appearing before us once more has reignited the hope in our hearts. This hope is the light that will guide us out from the darkness.
Everyone, on me!
We'll help too!
Huh? Affirmative, but watch your backs.
Ну, вперед.
Protect the almighty Shogun!
Solidify!
There is no escape!
Где он?
Take flight!
Где?
Kamisato art!
Иди сюда.
No touching!
Вот так-то лучше.
It seems like their attacks are finally over.
I've never fought so fiercely before.
Thank you all.
Are you okay? Maybe you should keep resting.
I'm fine. I feel much better already.
You fought phenomenally. It was truly awe-inspiring. The monsters will definitely come back. And when they do, it'll be more than a few Rift Hounds this time. Quickly, escort Her Excellency back to Inazuma City, and regroup with the General's forces as soon as possible.
When everyone sees the almighty Shogun safely returning, their spirits will be lifted.
Well, what are you guys gonna do?
We will stay here and guard against the monsters' advance. We cannot afford to let them get any further. We are brothers in arms. As long as we stick together, we can face any number of monsters that come our way.
Молодцы. Нам не нужно врываться в их реальность. Spасибо вам. Это много для нас значит.
Just leave it to us. Fighting is what we do best. But the almighty Shogun is the only one of us with the power to change the present state of affairs. Only Her Excellency can turn back the tide of despair and lead us onward into the future. No matter what kind of threat faces Inazuma, we will always place our faith in the almighty Shogun.
Преданность.
Thank you all very much. I promise you that I will create a bright future for Inazuma. I should not have left it this late to make this promise. But from this moment forth, know that I shall be true to my word.
Don't worry, Your Excellency. We will never doubt your word as long as we live. With you leading us, we will claim back everything that Inazuma has lost.
Glory to the Shogun!
Погибли бедные.
Glory to the Shogun!
They're gone.
Да, печальные истории. Это было обещание им или себе самой?
It was both. The people's sacrifice has always caused me immense pain. But in dwelling on the tragedy, I overlooked their splendor. The grief blinded me to how brightly they shone in their final moments. The result being that in the centuries since their sacrifice, I have dishonored their will. You could take the view that whatever I say to them is meaningless, because they are but disembodied memories held in the ley lines. But even so, they are due a resolution. I owe it to them, and to all the people who have placed their faith in me to date.
Well, Paimon thinks that even if it's a few hundred years later, you're doing right by them now, and that's what counts.
Да.
Thank you for your comforting words. But this is my basic duty as Inazuma's Archon. and I have neglected it for far too long. I used to think just like that samurai, that I was first and foremost a warrior, and my only duty was to face whatever challenge came my way. But what Inazuma needs more than a warrior is someone like Makoto. Even though I am utterly unlike Makoto, and can never become the person she was, I still need to do the things that she would have done.
Люди достойны твоего доверия.
Yes, they are. They are strong and resilient, and have much to be proud of. As the Raiden Shogun they revere, I should not be the one to hold them back.
Well said. Sounds to Paimon like you figured things out.
Change will come to Inazuma, and with it, new possibilities. This will take time, but eventually, the future will bring healing to the scars of the past.
Да.
No matter how long it takes, I am committed to bringing this to fruition. This is my promise. Now that we've dealt with the Rift Hounds, this matter is halfway resolved. It does not appear that the threat will escalate for the time being.
Что-то я не уверен.
I will leave the Tenryo and Yashiro commissions to handle the follow-up work, such as investigating the origins of this incident and tending to the root system.
Alrighty then, let's move on.
Да. И сейчас что-то начнется, да?
It looks calm on the outside, but Paimon bets her emotions must be all over the place right now, huh?
Это точно.
She seems to have changed a lot since we last met her. Huh?
Куда она делась?
What's wrong, eh? Come on, keep up.
Опять началось.
What's going on? Are you feeling unwell again?
My body... I can't move it.
Писец.
It looks like the situation is more serious than I thought.
Это все стресс ее. То, что стресс она сейчас перенесла конкретно. Может, тебе передохнуть? Нам нужно отвезти тебя обратно в город. Да не стоит. Она сейчас нам всех переубивает. Здесь крыша поехала.
No need. She is calling me.
Кто зовет?
Can you help me walk?
Конечно.
I need to go to the cave below the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Тогда чего мы ждем? Побежали быстрее.
A battleground. One where I shall sever ties with the past.
Тогда вперед. Где там эта пещера? Ага. Так, нам, наверное, надо похилиться. Извиняюсь. Да, похилиться надо. Так. Ну, понеслась тогда. Это интересно вниз или куда там? Если пещера, то вниз надо нам тогда. Да, вниз. Так, в эту сторону, да? Ага, вижу. Да, еще ниже. Так, дальше куда? А, вот она. Фу ты, блин. Я даже не заметил.
We're finally here. The entrance should be nearby.
Ого.
Whoa! Where'd that Torii gate come from?
Согласен.
It's getting worse again. But it's fine. I'm happy. I'm about to put an end to it all. This is a place I once sealed off with my own hands. The entrance to Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness.
А, это, короче, ее сестра там.
It looks like she will no longer allow me to do with this body.
Huh? What are you talking about? And who is she? Makoto?
Follow me.
Вперед.
Where are we go? I'm dizzy. Where did we get sucked into this time? Whoa. This place.
Похоже на царство Эфтюми.
Look over there. It's another A.
We meet again, traveler.
А, это ее этот, марионетка которая. Тьфу ты, блин.
This body is an assistant to the one within, but it is also the guardian of the rules. Should the one within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Отклониться от правил, то это тело встанет у нее на пути.
Wait. Paimon knows that voice. Is that the puppet?
Да.
You have wandered the realm in my body, and you appear to have grasped the true essence of eternity. You believe your present self has greater certainty than your former self. Thus, you believe your present self is correct, don't you? But have you really been enlightened with new ideas? Or have you been degraded by irreversible erosion? I'm here to show you my answer. We are both warriors, and the dialogue we must now have shall be conducted by the blade alone.
Wait. The atmosphere in here just took a turn for the worse.
Сейчас будет мясо, короче.
Are you alright now?
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier was caused by the Shogun rejecting my continued use of her body.
А, вот она
As she indicates, once I started entertaining the idea of change, I became hostile in her eyes. But inside a realm of consciousness, I exist independently of her. She cannot affect me in this way. Though she is a puppet, the Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
Ты вроде это уже говорила. Это ее система защиты от перемен в вечности?
Paimon gets that everyone has their internal battles and stuff, but not like this. It's a bit extreme. Hey, showdown with the Shogun? Never thought we'd see that day.
The rules I set for the Shogun are... No. The Shogun herself is the manifestation of my past ideals. The very foundation stone of eternity. I would not try to change her if it wasn't necessary.
Isn't there any other way? Can't you talk it through or something?
И не из тех, кто оставляет себе пути к отступлению. Ага.
They both just want the best for Inazuma.
My form is a symbol of supreme majesty, in which has been vested power over all the realm. It is the cohesive embodiment of all that constitutes the Raiden Shogun. It inherits A's pain, the pain of inevitable loss that comes as she moves forward. So too does it inherit her determination to reach eternity. Every action undertaken is for the sake of resisting erosion. Determination, courage,
love, hatred. All of these will be degraded and distorted by the incessant flow of time. Only rules shall remain constant for eternity.
Those were my thoughts when I created you. Now, they are towering obstacles that I have no choice but to overcome.
Так давай преодолеем.
You wish to make yourself my enemy? I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity.
Ты куколка простая, все.
And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Ride an A.
In the end, even the proud and mighty Oni maiden was cut down and disgraced. Though your
Мочим
blade has been
гадину.
cleansed
Где
of
она?
blood and filth, never shall it shine as brightly as it once did.
Тихо.
Pathetic.
Музон пошел. Давай. Еще разок тебе, падла. Она еще и восстанавливается, скотина.
As long as the ley lines flow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
She's completely recovered?
Иди сюда. Ну.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Нормально я ее приложил так. Давай, эй! Фигачь эту гадину. Ты смотри, она опять.
There shall never be another. Never. For the rest of time.
Да блин, она подохнет сегодня, нет вообще?
Now you shall perish.
Да блин, иди сюда.
Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
Да где она опять? Тварь. Иди сюда. Все. Молодец, Ганью еще ее 3 стрелами добила.
Finally defeated her?
It appears your martial prowess has not dulled. But how long can your will remain strong?
Марионетку невозможно победить.
In this realm of consciousness, her existence is tenacious indeed.
Да нафиг мы сюда пришли. Пошли обратно, блин, и там убьем тебя. Ты в Итюнию обратно переместишься, а мы тело убьем, да и все. А куда она потом вернется? Да. Фиговое дело.
She was built to resist erosion. Her will is stronger than any other living beings, including you and me.
Then, does that mean this is gonna be a never-ending battle?
Ну все, тогда разворачиваемся, идем обратно, пускай тут сражаются, короче, мы там заложим этот вход в пещеру в эту, да и все, камнями, нормально все. И возглавим Инадзуму.
Maybe. But I have to prove to her that my present will is no product of erosion. The future I shall forge will be a grand undertaking, one that will be resistant to erosion.
Да.
If I don't do this, the Shogun's rules can never change, and Inazuma can never move forward.
Давай, Итар, уходим, короче, отсюда, уходим. И Инадзуму, короче говоря, захватываем. Все, они пускай тут сами сражаются, пофиг на них. Вход закладываем и все.
This is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last, months, years, centuries, and no matter how many times we must fight, I will defeat her.
Что будет с Инадзумой в это время?
500 years ago, humanity proved their strength in battle. Here in the present, they rely on their ambition to challenge wayward practices, tear them out like the diseased wood of an old sakura tree, so that new, healthy branches might spring to life in their place. It is about time that I learned to trust them.
Но сможешь ли ты оставить человечество? Все возлагают надежды на Сёгуна.
I understand that. But if the dreams of which Makoto spoke are true eternity, a short moment for which the Shogun does not exist is nothing to fear. I fight for the everlasting future of Inazuma. However long the battle may last, it is but a drop in the ocean of eternity. I vow to the subjects of Inazuma that I shall one day return. This is my oath.
Ну вот.
Please, be my witness.
Не-не-не-не-не, мы сейчас уходим. Мы вместо тебя править будем, а ты тут сражайся с ней.
During my absence, I place everything in Miko's hands.
Ты издеваешься, что ли, блин? Какой Мико? А как же Итар? Итару отдай лучше все.
But this means that...
Pass on my words.
Эй. Ну нафиг, блин, я так не играю. Это писец, блин.
Looks like we got kicked out. Oh, what do we do? Are we really just gonna leave A and the Shogun to keep on duking it out in there forever?
Да, мы сейчас вход заложим камнями. Потом придем в Сёгунат и скажем то, что Сёгун Рейден нас оставила за главного. И все.
She was making sense, and maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still...
У Эй больше нет тела, она зависит от Сёгуна. Но должен быть другой способ.
Right? Also, A can be pretty stubborn at times, and has a history of rushing into difficult situations. What if she gets too obsessed with winning, and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen, and then she might never leave again.
Мы не может сейчас... Чего? Мы не может сейчас ее бросить. Может быть, мы не можем сейчас ее бросить. Значит, у нас еще остались тут дела.
Yeah, we should help her out, like we did last time. The quicker she gets through this, the better.
Короче, мой план захвата Иназумы летит прахом. Ясно,
Anyway, we
понятно.
can cut down how long she needs to spend in there, or, you know, help her win the fight. Well, whatever. We can't let anything bad happen to A while she's in there. Oh, but we also can't get in there anymore. Okay, well, first things first. We gotta find a way back in. Oh, come on, brain juice. Don't feel Paimon now. Okay, maybe if we both ram into it at the same time really, really hard.
Нужно поговорить с Яя Мико.
Oh, you're right. Paimon nearly forgot about her. Who knows if she really understands these consciousness realm playing thingies more than we do, but there's no one else we can turn to. All right, up the mountain we go.
Ну, пошли. Так, к Яе Мико идем, да? Так, ну что, ребят, пойдем к ней уже в следующей серии. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайк, жмите колокольчик, делитесь видео в соцсетях. Всем удачи, ребятушки. Всем пока-пока.